Hey everyone, and welcome to the inaugural edition of the Cyber Insurance Imperative. I'm your host, David Finz. Each week we'll review the latest developments in the world of cyber risk, with steps your business can take to safeguard your network and data while making the most of your insurance coverage. And right now, everyone is laser focused on this Log4j exposure. So what's happening? Well, it turns out that a commonly used source code that is embedded in software by developers for logging purposes contains some vulnerabilities which allow bad actors to essentially get inside an application and begin executing instructions remotely. And now, IT service providers have been racing to mitigate this threat by deploying patches and restricting lookup permissions on applications which use Log4j. Thing is, this logging tool is like the corn syrup of software. It's in pretty much everything. Now, there are open source codes that allow you to check whether Log4j is deployed in your applications, either through a vulnerability scan or the generation of an inventory of software components known as a software bill of materials. But just because a vulnerability is detected doesn't necessarily mean that your network has been compromised. You may still have time to take remedial measures. And if you do discover that your network has been compromised, well, that's where cyber insurance comes in. You'll want to call your carrier's 24/7 hotline and engage approved vendors to handle the incident response. But please understand, cybersecurity experts are saying that it could take months, perhaps even years, to root out these vulnerabilities. That's why it's so important to begin keeping track of those efforts now. So, whether you have an internal CISO or outsource this function to an IT service provider, be prepared to give an account to your underwriters of the steps your organization has taken to address these Log4j vulnerabilities, because you can be sure that they will be asking about it at renewal. Now, please note, this is intended as general information and guidance, and you'll want to consult with a qualified insurance broker about your specific coverage needs. If you'd like a copy of our cyber alert on this issue, you can DM me on LinkedIn or email me at david.finz@alliant.com, and we'll get that out to you right away. And while you're at it, please consider joining our mailing list so you can stay up to date on podcasts, white papers, and other great content we offer to help you find the more rewarding way to manage risk. Thanks, and take care.